could run through the fire, I could conquer the night. If I can make it, if I try to draw the red light. I could run through the fire, I could conquer the night. If I can make it, if I try to draw the red conquer the night. If I can make it, if I try to draw the red light. I could run through the fire, I could conquer the night. If I can make it, if I try to draw the red
I don't know how to tell you all this other than to say that my brother and I were playing a game before we got started and we have to finish that, okay? Look at me when I talk to you. Yeah, geez Louise, you're off. What are you doing? We're playing a different game today. Let me show you. But only for the first, like, 10 minutes, okay? So don't lose your hat, you know? Keep your hat on your noggin. For the first 15 minutes or so, we're going to be playing a different game called Abyssus. It's an aquatic-themed... oh, shoot. What did I do that for? Aquatic-themed game, first-person view. You're like a underwater sailor guy, and you're delving into the depths. So, Zachary and I started this. We're actually doing pretty good. We're gonna go on to fight some bosses here, and we're hoping to be done in like 15 minutes, and then we'll get to our scheduled broadcast of Russian Fishing 4. So just sit in with us, enjoy something different going on for just a moment, and then we'll get to some fishing here in a little bit. Okay? So essentially, like I said, you are like a sailor, and you are part of a submarine. And oh, that's gonna do it to me. And your crew got taken in, and next thing you know, you're in this crazy depth place with crazy stuff going on. Oh, that's gonna do it. Zachary was just saying to me before we started that this guy's hard, and that if we fail during the live stream, we're gonna look so bad. And that certainly could happen. So I have no healing potions, and 79 health left. Oh, it would help if I did have audio, huh? Dang it! Thought I had everything going well. Here we go. Now we actually have audio. Oh, no! I might have gotten ruined, Zachary. Oh, I got downed on the top, though. Save us, Zach. Save us. He's jumping. He's jumping. There's supposed to be a little bit of a sound because there's not. I'm sorry. I thought I had everything going well, but I did not. Ugh. Oh no. Well done. Well done. We did it. Yes, 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 yes. All right. Down we go. Down we go. There's only 2 main bosses left, okay? So, like I said, first 15 minutes or so, we're going to be playing this game. Then we're going to switch over to Russian Fishing 4. Using your ability has a 50% chance not to trigger cooldown. Interesting. Gotta pick up these little baubles. Give me the baubles. Need that. So, a big part of it is that you upgrade skills. You have skills that help you out during your whole deal. Then you can upgrade them as you're going along. It's very roguelike for those of you who understand that. Ready when you are, Zach. Looks cool. It is pretty neat. It's pretty neat.
Back in the dark.
Hopefully, if we die, then we'll just, you know, we'll go back to Russian Fishing 4. If not, we'll keep going. We'll keep going until we either die or beat the last boss. But we've been doing pretty good lately. This doesn't look like bass. You just haven't seen the bass. The bass are so big in this game, we have to use this here Tesla gun to take them down.
I like the message saying, "Have you played Phasmophobia before?"
Have we played Phasmophobia before? Yes, yes. So far, I lost more health during that last battle, falling off the edge than. That was quick. Like I said, we're moving quick, boys and girls, so don't worry about it. We'll get to the fishing before you even know it.
With me.
Never knew you during that time you played Phasmo, but hey, no trouble at all. That's during the Halloween extravaganza, and we have decided to continue this year, though I will say I'm gonna be gone for the majority of October, so I hope I can get it all done in time. No. Oh! Everything in here is golden, Zachary.
I know, it's so pretty.
So pretty.
I'm so pretty. Moving and grooving.
Yes, we are.
There's a chest back there.
Hey, I got my 1,000 gold.
Oh, sweet. Moving on.
Yeah, we're moving. This is probably the fastest we've ever done this. Don't you think?
I mean, we're booking it right now. Cronenberg asked when I'm making a video for the BC Hub again.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Probably
Those
never,
are
because
some
we don't have the BZ Hub anymore. God dang, man, I'm just not jumping over that.
Oh, we need to destroy that thing.
Getting away from the blast. I'm just not.
We need to destroy those crystals.
Yeah, I was in the middle of healing myself and he took me out. Your birthday's in October. Going to Texas. Hey, go for the alligator guard. Yeah, man. I can't believe we only took away a quarter or a third of his health during that entire time. That's so shocking. Gosh dang it, man. How are you supposed to jump over that laser? That's great.
It's a double jump. Max height.
Lone Star looks different. What's up, Carlos? Will we get to the last boss? Zachary's spending half of his time just saving me at the moment. Like I said, we'll move to Russian Fishing 4 if we die or if we beat the last boss. Ah, dang, dude. You're just gonna have to kill him. I get back in and immediately die due to the laser. Trying to catch the Mad Eye Buffalo monster in Fishing Planet, that can be a task, man. I can understand that. Zachary's, he's killing it right now. Literally.
Literally. I am the best to ever do it.
On here.
There is no one better at this than myself.
An unstoppable power.
Unstoppable power meets immovable force.
I love how you guys are making references to Fishing Planet, but the title is totally Russian Fishing 4. You guys can't even make the right jokes. You're supposed to be saying Elk Lake looks different. Oh, Russian Fishing 4 looks different than what I remember. Gosh dang it. I'm just... I get hit once and I die.
No longer indestructible.
I just want you all to know that the reason we're not moving on to Russian Fishing 4 is because Zachary is keeping us alive. Huh?
I am the best.
Do you also have the gold thing on right
My turret does.
now? Oh, okay.
And I drop all 3 turrets as soon as I spawn in.
I maxed out the gold. Well. I don't know why I keep upgrading my frost. I'm not even using the ability, dude. Russian Fishing 4 has guns now? Thank you. Finally, a proper reference.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to beat this.
What are you struggling?
I'm not the best right now.
Yeah. We're still doing okay though. How long have we been in the live stream so far? 15 minutes. We completely lied to them. We said it would be 15 minutes. It might still be 15 minutes. We might die at this boss.
We're in the last 2 bosses right here. I think if anything, this just makes us develop a new appreciation for when you play Russian fishing.
That's right. Whoop!
Another one for the
We need to destroy these crystals. Oh, I just used all 3 of my turrets for
I'm gonna
nothing.
die during this. I just get around this thing. Figured it out. I figured it out. Beep. Golly, dude. That was so quick. Look at all of our turrets just sitting here.
This isn't good.
Go,
This is not
Zachary,
good.
go.
This is not good. I can't
changing tack.
I can't do any damage to the things in the ground. Oh, I died.
Oh, man.
Give
they
the
got
people
us.
what they want.
Give the people what they want. We did some good, though. I mean, I unlocked some stuff. Look at all this stuff I unlocked. Good deal. Well, top notch, everybody. That was a little glimpse at Abyssus, a fun little game. Like I said, you play as an underwater like diver, sort of sailor person whose submarine goes down. You find this underwater Atlantis world, and then you venture through it, fighting all sorts of creatures and venturing your way through. All the same, this is your little camp. Yeah, have your diving bell and all of your stuff that you've been finding throughout the time. These are all prizes from bosses and stuff like that that you face during the game. In the very beginning, this is all not here, so you kind of unlock these as you face them. So, yeah, give it a shot. If you're looking for a fun game to play with some friends, you can play, what is it, Zachary? 3 people or 4 people you can play at a time?
4 people.
4 people, maybe? So,
4.
yeah, it's kind of fun. Fun game. Anywho, that's going to do it for this. Let's go ahead. We are going to switch to Russian Fishing 4. Zachary, thank you for playing with me. I appreciate it.
No problem. Good luck fishing.
Good luck fishing. Yeah, man. Fishing 4. There we are. We are still at Elk Lake and doing some fun stuff there. So let's go ahead, get the music going. Is this game actually? Yeah, it is actually good. We played it for quite a while, and we've beaten the final boss what 2-3 times now, I think. But there's like different ways to beat the final boss and beating him with different weapons and stuff like that. And so Zachary and I have been having a pretty darn good time playing it. Is it an extraction game? I'm not really sure. I mean, I'm not. I guess I don't understand extraction so much. It's roguelike, so I guess maybe instead of like going out and grabbing things and trying to get out alive, you're most likely like going as far as you can, dying, and then respawning back. And it's actually like part of the story that you die and respawn. Like, they don't understand why it's happening either. It's just kind of part of the whole Atlantis sort of thing. So yeah, it's interesting anyway. All right, we are at Elk Lake. It's like messing with me how slow the walking is in the game right now compared to where we just were. Oh my god. All right, so let's see. What are we doing today? What are we doing today? What should we do? What should we do? I'm thinking we're gonna be fishing for bass, obviously. I'm deleting things to make my computer. All right, so it's 7:40 right now. Let's just cast out. We only have a few hours before we kind of run out of good. Honestly, like an hour before we run out of good casting time. Let's just make the most of it while we're here. We have our spinner bait. We have our bass jig. It is 16. It's pretty cold out right now, so honestly, hard to say where they might. It's like retrieving pretty slowly though. Is Russian Fishing Planet free? Russian Fishing 4, and it is free. You can download it off Steam and play. It's a fun. It's fairly realistic compared to Fishing Planet. If you do something in real life a certain way, give it a shot in Russian Fishing 4. It's likely going to work very similarly. Let's on going. We might have to switch to float fishing just because I think coming into the game right now exactly when it's nighttime, I don't think the casting's gonna do us much good. Yeah, the Mad-Eye Buffalo can be difficult. I mean, it can be really hard to get it to finally go after your bait and stuff like that. I know a lot of people have struggled with it, so if you're struggling with it, just know that you're not alone. People have struggled with it in the past, and people will struggle with it in the future. So just keep on going at it, and eventually you'll catch that bugger. Let's get some food. We're hungry. We're hungry, and then let's just go catch some small fish. We could also check out the cafe orders. We currently have, let's see, we have $251, so we're making our way up. We got some decent money for a starter. Let's see what they have at the cafe. Warmouth, crappie, gizzard, shad, bluegill. Honestly, the 4 of these, if not 5, that's 7 pieces though. Ooh, lots of fish. They want lots. 5, 6, 8, 7. Goodness gracious, they think we're made of fish. Let's go see what we can catch, at least. You will! Yeah. We wouldn't recommend using jigs until you got a good setup. We were using jigs, you know, not too long ago. They're obviously not super big, so kind of keeps us away from catching too large of fish. So, but yeah, they were working well, and we were catching like good smallmouth. My brother and I have a similar build going on in Russian Fishing 4 at the moment. Let's go to a dock over here. See what we can get into. Yes, for hello. What's up, Andrew? Outdoor with George. Hello. See the campsite over there, over yonder. Oh, you snapped. Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, definitely. I've come close to snapping as well. I understand that, man. I remember one of the bass I finally caught. I mean, it was literally on its last few feet, and the game was like prompting me, like, essentially like, letting me know that the line was going to snap at any moment. and I managed to fight it all the way back, man. I did. My brother, unfortunately, did have one snap off. But yeah. I have not had one, obviously, you know, knock on wood and all that. Don't want to jinx myself, but I have not had one break me off yet. We will just have to see. Brother had been in videos lately. Had he moved up there also, or just visiting? Oh, I'm not really sure, Vicky. I am not really sure. I'm not sure what videos he would have been in. Really? Trying to think. Alright, 2 float rods out there. We will see if we get a bite here. This water is so shallow and so clear here with the flashlight going on it that we should see the fish coming in before they even take the hook. So yeah, let's just keep a watch. You caught 2 bass in real life last night. The first one was almost your PB, but it was a couple of ounces short. Wow, nice, man. Well done. Wasted all your money on dumb stuff, and now you're broke. You used to have 300,000 from going to the ocean to fish after buying a pack, and now I have 3,000. Oh man. Oh man. What did you do? What did you do, Carlos? Actually, my man Bo Angles in the flesh. In the flesh. I may have a shaved beard, but I am here. Gizzard Shad, Gizzard Shad. Is he taking it? You let it go. You got too excited. Has everyone seen the trailer for the new Fallout Season 2? And B, the trailer for Dawn of War 4? The Warhammer, you know, what's it called? Real-time top. You know what I'm talking about. Strategy game, something like that. Really had almost a mil. Almost a mil? You just said you had 300,000. Or is it now you have 300? Not that. We had that guy. The rod was way over. It was way over. Let's throw this one over. Whoa! We're getting messages now? You giving me worms now? People be sending me worms. Well, thank you for the worms. Are there special worms? You're sending me brandling worms, Sura variation. These are like cheat code worms. They're sending me cheat code worms right now. If I put one on there, I'm gonna be catching like monsters. Trophies and all that. I'll probably get kicked out. Russian Fishing 4 devs kick me out of the game because people will be sending me cheat code worms, and then I use it to fix things. Had 300 and started to waste on dumb stuff. Well, what are you doing, man? Just having too much fun. Don't you know Fishing Planet's not about fun? It's about grinding fish and leveling up. You start to have fun, you're gonna mess up. I'm just kidding. I've had plenty of fun playing fishing. Yo, do I want to play fishing? No, that's why I made a live stream playing Russian Fishing 4. If I wanted to play Fishing Planet, I would have made this live stream playing Fishing Planet. Golly, I played it last week. And we cruised around the ocean for a little bit. Well, what's your plan now, Carlos? What are you gonna do? Do you have the game as Fishing Planet just for the drops? It shouldn't be Fishing Planet. It should say Russian Fishing 4. I don't understand what you're talking about. Is it not showing Russian Fishing 4? It says RF4 on my screen anyway. Is it on Twitch? Does it say that it's Fishing Planet? Because if so, that would be hilarious. Yeah, sure enough. There we go. God, man, these live streams, they're so much more annoying than what you think they're gonna be. I like have everything set up to like play a game and live stream it and everything like that, and to go onto YouTube and Twitch at the same time, but you individually have to go onto YouTube to change settings over there and go onto Twitch to change the game name and all. Like, why don't you just do that from this? I set it all up right here. Why are you having me do everything else? Starting some live playing fishing on everything. Do you have any tips? I don't. Just get started. Just do it. It took me 6 years to get to where I am. Just think about how old you are now and think about 6 years in the future. You could be just like me. Maybe. I'm not sure. I kind of got into Russian or Fishing Planet as it was getting started. And now it's already, there's plenty of videos about it now, so it's not exactly the same. But you never know. Russian Fishing stopped taking care of this game. No, they just put out this this new map just a few months ago. So yeah, they're still going at it. I mean, this is a US map too. I mean, this isn't even in Europe. So this is just US fishing for bass and crappie and catfish and all that. So I've been enjoying it ever since they added it. It's been really fun. Great way to first play the game because it's one of the starter maps, you know. When you start the game, you can directly into catching bluegill and other sunfish and crappie and into the bass and whatnot. It's pretty sweet. Do you have Discord? We do have Discord. You can join the Discord. There should be a link to it, I think. What's your opinion on spicy food? I am not a fan of spicy food if it's just spicy to be spicy. Like if it's got good flavor, I will say like jalapenos and stuff like that. Sometimes, like especially pickled jalapenos. You know, they have that jalapeno-y pickled taste or whatever, and then it's a little bit of spice on top of that. I'm all for it. Chipotle peppers and stuff like that have that delicious chipotle taste. And then it's got a little spice as well. Got bluegill right there. Take it, bro. Take it. Nice. That's 1 out of 8 bluegill we need. Good golly. Can't believe they want so many from us. But yeah, if it's just like spicy and there's no taste to it, my tongue's just dying, then I'm not about it. To me, that's the same as just, I don't know, like shocking yourself when you eat. Oh, I love popcorn, and every time I eat a piece of popcorn, I hit this little button that shocks me. And it's just like, you get nothing from it. It doesn't make it taste any better. It's just hot. It just shocks you. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't get it. What do you think about spice? What does everyone else think about spicy food? You fan of spicy food? What do you think? Send something to you. You do whatever you want, Gandhi. You're level 16 now. Any thoughts about moving on to Bream at Old Burger for better silver and XP? So I don't have really the money to buy stuff. I've been saying that I'm doing these live streams to make money, to catch some fish, you know, make some money, and hopefully be able to buy a nice bottom rod and stuff like that. And then I'll put out the next episode in the series, essentially saying, all right, guys, on my beginner series, this is the next step I'm taking. I'm buying this bottom rod, feeder rod, what have you. I'm going to go out to Old Berg. We're going to throw some oats or whatever it may be and try to catch some bream. And this will give us something to do at nighttime. You know, when the bass aren't catching, we'll switch over to Old Berg. We'll catch some bream real quick and then we'll come back. That's really what I'm working myself up to at the moment. Getting to that point where I have something to make a video about at the moment, I guess. Otherwise, I'm just like making videos of fishing for bass over and over again. And it's cool. It's good. So yeah. It'd be better. You play Call of the Wild. He should really try it. Yeah, what do you mean really try? I was there. I was there when Call of the Wild first came out. I don't know why you guys don't think that I've been around. I've been around for 6 years. I've been around for it all, man. I was there when there was only 4 or 5 people making videos for the Hunter Call of the Wild. And then when the Call of the Wild, the Angler came out, I was one of the first people making videos about that. I've been around for a while, everybody. I don't know what you talking about. If you are looking for me playing a game, you just need to search on the channel for that game, and there is a fair chance that there's already video made about it. You're still using the bamboo rod? When's the upgrade? Rumor has it you're rich. Yeah, I have this blue rod. I don't know. I don't have anything else. Yeah, I think the bamboo rod's honestly a pretty decent start. Oh, got a bluegill over there. He be messing. He be messing. Take it, bluegill. Do it. I dare you. Look at him nibbling. Oh, 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 oh. No, you little trucker. Notice I didn't call him mother. It's just a trucker. All right. Well, that stinks. That was a decent sized bluegill. That might have been one of the 8. That might have been number 2 of 8. And you had like 90,000 subscribers or 70,000. One of them. We've been around for a while. It would be more fun to create competitions with float fishing. Sup, Heston? Yeah, I mean the little course fishing and stuff like that in the UK and whatnot was a pretty big deal. Little float fishing, catching small fish, throwing them onto a big deep net and all that sort of stuff. I've seen some stuff about that. On your money bags. There's a little guy, a little gizzard shad. Gonna take it. Or I'm gonna prepare for him. The second he grabs it, I'm pulling up. Just slicer, got ya. Didn't see that coming, did you, buddy? You're too fast for you. Maybe that's what we need to do. We need to pick up the rod before they grab it. Some of them are pretty quick, though. They just come on by and just snatch it, and we can't do anything about it. It's almost 3 o'clock in the morning. Once it gets to like 4:30, we'll make our way back and start casting for bass again. But for another hour and a half, we're just gonna watch these float rods for now. Do we still play Call of the Wild? No. Call of the Wild the Angler is abandoned. It was a bad game that was needing help, and it never got the help it needed. And so we never played it again, and then when they abandoned it, then we pretty much said we'd never play it. From, I don't know, about 6 months into the game started to the first year that the game was around, I started asking for things that were very much necessary for the game to be successful. And I think now it wasn't that they just didn't want to make those changes. It's just that they like literally couldn't do it. They did not design the game to allow those changes. And so instead of saying like, oh, it's not possible for us to do that, they just kept telling me, yeah, I mean, that's a decent idea, but we're not worried about that at this time, which to me just says, honestly, kind of just like, oh, you have an idea to help the game? Well, F you, we don't really care. Which is not what you want to say to people who are trying to be passionate about your game and make videos about it. So yeah, we kind of stopped playing that game, and then they never did improve it. So then we just stopped playing it all together and never played it again. Grab a little bluegill. If you watch the video, Carlos, we made a pretty thorough video over it. It's called Call the Wild the Angler. Golly, what's it called? A missed opportunity or something like that. If you look on our channel, if you just like go through our videos and just go back a few months or something like that, you'll see it. It's like a 20-minute long video of me talking about how good the game could have been, but they just messed up so bad. Since you can fish around the planet, or did they name it Fishing Planet because Earth is a planet and you can fish on it? I need to know. I need to know. I don't know. I think you just gotta go in order, you know, left to right. It's fishing the planet. If you do read right to left, then it's a planet of fishing. I want to say that interpretation is up to where you are in the world and which direction you read. Yeah. Fishing Planet needs to add bow fishing. Yeah, I think they've already answered us in a FAQ or QA session or whatever that they would never do that. So don't get your hopes up. I was curious if they would ever add it to the Hunter Call the Wild though. Buy a pass in Origin Sea, which will literally pay off your trip within an hour. You know, I've done that in past trips, past playthroughs too. Yeah. And maybe we will do that, just for some fun. Do that. Could have been way more than what it was. They tried to make the game in like 3 different directions. Yeah. It's unfortunate. If you watch the video, you'll understand my annoyance with the whole thing. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. After the live stream, or even during the live stream, it's only 20 minutes. You can go watch it right now and come right back. I won't hold it against you. All right, it's 4:30 now. I'm gonna give it 5 more minutes, just to see if something comes by, and if not, then we'll go on. No, I would say if it's not including like a fishing rod, Carlos is not going to be in the game. You know what they need to add fly fishing and Call the Wild Angler? Do you know what they need to add fly fishing and Call the Wild? Are you saying that they need to add fly fishing to Call the Wild Angler, or what are you saying, Michael? Why don't we take out $1 million loan and with the money and cancel the loan? Yeah. Why don't you shoot yourself with that could be. Why don't you just eat a dozen cakes and then cancel that you ate the cakes? Just tell your body, no, you did not eat the cakes. That's what I'm talking about. With the carp set I'm putting together this weekend, do you have any good spots to check out? I do. We need to wait till the water goes down. You need to let me know when the water goes down. We'll go to the Milwaukee River. I got a spot. I actually have a few spots. I have some spots that I haven't been to yet, and I do need to go there. So one of these days, man, one of these days we'll go. I do have some work that I need to get done, and I've been working on my own stuff, so but I need to make time to go try those spots because I think they will be good. Call the Wild a fishing game? Are we even talking about anymore? There is the Hunter Call of the Wild, and there is Call of the Wild the Angler. There's a fishing game and a hunting game. Just still really fun. They should just have stuck to their original idea. Now I'm confused too. I don't even know what you're talking about anymore. The hunting game's still going on. If you like the hunting game, play the hunting game. Try the Finesse Micro 1/8 ounce 004 lure. I'll have to look that up, KB. I'll look it up in the store. Playing Way of the Hunter. We have played Way of the Hunter. Search it on channel. I'm telling you, you guys, if you've ever wondered if we have ever played a game, you literally just look up on the channel, search that game. Like I've said, we've been around for 6 years. There's a fair chance we've played that game. Now you guys are gonna start naming off games that I haven't played, but I'm just saying, like, there's a fair chance. Finesse Micro 1/8 ounce, huh? Finesse Micro. Should I just search that? Oh, these little things? 1/8 ounce 004, huh? $35? You think I'm just made of money? Alright. What are we fishing for with this thing? Should I put it on this one? Doesn't even look like we can use it. Is it too lightweight for that? Oh, we need to throw the jigging setup on. Of course. Or is it a bass jig? Lure rig, skirted jigger. There we go. 3.5. Change the rig, yeah. Needs ground bait and bottom fishing seals. Yeah, we've played that. We've played that. I'm telling you, you just gotta look up everything. You gotta look up everything. We've played it all. We've played it all. You have to eat and manage. I mean, you do, but not really. It's like part of the game, but not a huge thing. Jig step and you should be golden. Okay, okay. We'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. What are we intending to catch? Smaller fish, or will we catch decent sized bass with it too? We'll catch everything? Everything in the game, we will catch it. Alright, 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 alright. You've talked me into it. We're gonna catch everything in the game right here. Little cast. Little cast. Gotta figure out how we're gonna do. There we go. My brother actually was the one that told me that there's kind of two different ways to do the jig step. And with heavier jigs, it seems like you have to pull up and then reel in the slack. This one's so light that it seems, oh, we got a fish on it even if we were doing it wrong. This one's so light that I think we have to do it the other way. Little Warmouth. Little Warmouth. Found the video called Wild. Good deal. Go into Copper Lake? I did. In the Learn to Fish in Real Life with Russian Fishing 4 videos. Or maybe it was the start to finish Russian Fishing 4 guide. Do 50 speed, 2 turns. We had a fish on there for a second. We'll figure this out. We had it for a moment there with the 34, and then we lost it. They're a good spot for WOLD fish. Here we got a jig set. Whoa, fish on. Wolffish. Yes, there is. Look at this guy, a little white bass. Game are you playing? We're playing Russian Fishing 4, of course. Doesn't it look like Russian Fishing 4? Still haven't gotten the Mad Eye Buffalo. What the heck? Sorry if that sounds like a bunch of baloney. It does sound like a bunch of baloney. I tend to think that Russian Fishing 4 people just make things up sometimes because they don't understand it and just make things up so that it makes sense in their little Russian Fishing 4 minds. All we had to do is change the speed a little bit, and all of a sudden we got the jig step. It's not hocus pocus. It's science. Come on, guys. It's Eureka, not abracadabra. Come on. Come on. What's up, Bo? What's up, man? How you doing? Not even a bite. Not even a bite. Fishmaster, how you doing? Fish on. I'm telling you, you're doing okay, man. We got, what, 3 casts and 3 fish so far? Or we've got 4 fish in all so far. Warmouth and the 2 white bass. This is a bass. No, it's a crappie. Black crappie. Two white bass, black crappie, and a warmouth. Not too bad. How's you guys' day been? My day's been great, man. Thanks for... Anyone have any cool weekend plans? I know it's only Wednesday, but anyone looking forward to the weekend already? Ooh, right at the end there, a little guy came up. Thought it might have been a walleye. That's great. Oh, man. Been watching your videos for a long time, or you helped me a lot in fishing plan. Hey, right on, man. Glad to hear it. That's great. Happy birthday. It's your birthday Sunday, Happy Cheese Pizza. Nice. Got any big plans for your birthday? On fish on. Beers, boats, noodling before it gets cold. You a noodler? Or you just like using noodles when you swim? It's a little bass, or is it warmouth? Warmouth. Ah, warmouth. Man, it is a cold day. 10 degrees out. You know, and some days in Elk Lake it gets up to 20 degrees. This is like the perfect day to be throwing a little jig on the bottom. Oh! Good fish. I know I've said it before, but when you get a good fish, I like to just rip the rod in different directions. I don't know if it makes any sense whatsoever, but in my mind, it tells the game that I really want this fish, and I'm ripping it in different directions so that there's no way that that hook could possibly get out, because I've got tension. I've got tension on this fish for days. I got tension over here. I got tension up top. A walleye? A good-sized walleye. He's pulling to the right now, so we'll get a big bend to the left. Get in here, buddy. Look at that guy. 2 kilogram walleye. Nice. That's hilarious. Screenshot. Take a screenshot. That's a channel cat. You have Discord? We do have a Discord. Link is in the description, or should be. At least it should be. If you look at any of our normal like videos that we've put out recently, it should be in that. If it's not in this video's description. We all got it wrong. It didn't fight like a wall. Yeah. It didn't fight like a walleye at all. He probably did it on purpose. He was trying to throw us off, you know? Probably thinking, oh god, I better not fight like a walleye. He's probably prepared for that. Little did he know, if he would have fought like a walleye, I wouldn't have known what to do. I would have just sat there completely stunned. He chose wrong. Let's throw in a big bass jig. I'm just curious if we'll catch anything. He totally fought like a fish, if I had to say anything. If I had to say anything about what he did right there, it's that he fought like a fish. Did not change. Chuyayin. Chuyin. Something like that. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Oh, this song brings it back. This song used to be in all my videos. Sure, many of you remember back in the day when John B was like really hit it big. Peak John B on YouTube. You know, like he was buying Ferraris and stuff like that. Or was it a Porsche? I can't remember. And then he like got the brand deal and he just kind of like went down a little bit and kind of plateaued. But peak John B, like everyone was putting lo-fi music in their fishing videos. And like that was like the thing. Had to have the lo-fi music in your fishing videos. That was cool, man. That's what I did. I had lo-fi video or music in my videos too. You're level 18? Nice. Got a pretty decent size. Bluegill? Is that's a red ear? It's a good size red ear sunfish. Look at that. Freaking red ear. 5,000 XP. Jeez Louises. Level 18. That's a great time to be playing, man. 18. That's great. Took you 15 minutes to catch? Goodness gracious, man. Fish on, fish on. One after another, one after another. Another little red ear. Okay, right on. You went back, you want to go back ocean fishing, but you need 31 levels. All right, we'll play the game, man. In the mail from Columbia House, they always had John B on them. No! Just follow along with the beginner series, man. Go through, catch all uni bass with plastic worm only in Fishing Planet. How would you do that to yourself? Ooh, there we go. Oh, what do we got? Not super big. It's either spotted or smallmouth though. Trying to trick us up, going to the right. We got him. We got you, little spotted bass. Got him, got him, got him. 1.2 pounds or so. One or two aught jig head and a cross off bait. Okay, I got one of those too. You can give that a go. Narrow spoon at Emerald, what's the best way to use? You know, honestly, you can't, it's hard to go wrong with the narrow spoon. You can go 2-speed, you can go 3-speed with the narrow spoon. You can just do a straight retrieve, you know, let it go down to the bottom and do straight retrieve, and then when it gets close to the top, just let it sink back down again, do it all over again. You can do a stop and go, you can do a little twitch. There's a lot of options. I wouldn't be too focused on like the correct way to do it. If you're catching fish with it, man, you're doing it right, and it works. It works pretty well. If you're not catching it one way, switch it up, do it another way. It is fun to switch to 3-speed every once in a while just to see if it does anything different. But yeah, the walleye are quick. They'll go after a 3-speed lure. Twitch is the way to go at Emerald. There you go. See, got another vote for twitching. You gotta go have a good day. Take care. Longhorn, Sooner Boomer, baby. Yeah, I grew up a Sooner fan. Boomer Sooner, man. I went to KU though, so Rock Chalk, Jayhawk, and all that. But yeah, definitely grew up a Sooner fan. Went to the games when old Baker Mayfield and stuff was playing. Smaje P. Ryan, Murray. Went to go see those guys play when they were playing KU. Those were fun games. Man, I was sure Smaje P. Ryan was going to be the next great NFL running back. He wouldn't have got injured so many times. I think that might have just happened. Boo! Elongated my name and approval. I love it. Find the right speed. Still nice to see the games in purpose. Hey. Rock Chalk. Vicky's all about it. That's what I'm talking about. What's my favorite fish species in game or in real life? Well, it's hard to say because I think like if you think of like your dream fish to catch in real life, I feel like that's gotta be like partly your favorite fish. But if I were to choose a fish that I just love to fish for, and is not my dream fish, see, that's hard too. Let me just lay it out for you, okay? Dream fish, Goliath tigerfish, Congo. Gotta be the Goliath tigerfish. That is a monster of a fish. One of these days I will catch it and I will love it. It is my dream fish. I could catch that fish and die the next day and I will be completely happy with that, which is totally possible in the Congo. Bro, big red ear sunfish. Are you kidding me? We got the jigging. We got the jig rig. Nice. It's actually not that big. Favorite fish to fish for leisurely here in Wisconsin or throughout the Midwest, throughout the United States, honestly. Gotta be common carp. I love fishing carp. It is my favorite thing to do when I have anyone to fish with. I love sitting and chatting, fishing for carp. Everyone has rods out. Everyone helps each other. We all just have a good time fishing for carp. Love fishing for carp. One of my favorite fish to fish for. If I had to say, of all the fish that I've caught ever and enjoyed the most out of all the fish I've ever caught in the world, it would have to be the alligator gar. The alligator gar is, in my opinion, one of the most fun fish that you could fish for ever. It's the best. If you have alligator gar around where you live, I don't know why you fish for anything else. They're literally the most fun fish for in freshwater. Yeah, those are my top 3. I know I put up a 2 there, but those are my top 3. Use a fluoro leader. I think I have fluoro line on right now, don't I? Or is it mono? Huge shark that you got was a pretty nice fight. Favors roosterfish. Dude, I have a guy that's been trying to talk me into a roosterfish trip for a long time. Well, we'll see. One of these days. They are cool looking fish. I just don't fish salt water. I really don't. We have mono on. What do we, with 5.2? I guess we could switch to this. It will cut our strength down, though. Heck yeah, I hope so, man. And don't get discouraged because you may hook up on 1 out of 5 alligator gar. Their mouths are just bony. So if you get a bite and you rip into it and it seems to just get off after like 5 seconds, just realize it's part of the game. It's part of the game. Throw it back out there and let it happen again. And sometimes, if you're fishing with bait, it's easier to just let them swallow the darn thing. And that's a whole other deal. We got a drum on? Get on! A little Gasper Goo. Nice. 1.245 kilogram sheephead, as people like to call them in Wisconsin. Little Gasper Goo, little freshwater drum. Top notch. Good eating fish. You know? Catch them back in Kansas. That's a fun one. Will not disappoint. Yeah. I'll see. Once I get bored of the freshwater fish and the hunting, I was telling someone today that the reason that I haven't really been hunting all that much in the past couple of years is because the fishing is just a cheaper hobby to get into. And so it's more approachable for me to go fishing than it is to go hunting. However, the fish that I've been trying to go after recently have gotten so expensive to fish for that it's honestly cheaper for me to go on hunts now. God, big old red ear. Are you serious? Big red ear. Be a trophy. Ah, 7,000 XP. That's a 2-pound red ear. Over, almost 2.5. That is over 2.5 pounds. That is a monster. Monster red ear sunfish. I knew you were gonna say the gar. Oh yeah, the gar's fun. What rig do you use? I use a D-rig with tiger nuts and PVA mesh filled with bird seed particle. I've never heard of the bird seed particle bait. That's cool. No, I use a pretty simple Ronnie rig KMB. Ronnie rig with fake corn, and then in the US we use just a pack bait of panko breadcrumbs, jello, and cream corn, and that pretty much catches you any carp in the entire United States. They're really just not a pressured fish here in the US, so very simple methods will catch big fish. Thank you for guiding me through Fishing Planet. Hey, glad to hear it, man. Glad it's working. Told ya. Yeah, you're behind on the times, Mr. Symbol Man. Nothing. I feel like that's like one of our first casts that we haven't caught anything. Gonna get some California yellowtail. Whoa, nice. That sounds cool. I really have not done a lot of saltwater fishing in my lifetime. Between living in the middle of the United States where there's just no ocean nearby, and also just having little interest in fishing in the ocean, honestly. I was really like watching river monsters as a teenager was like my biggest motivation to go out fishing. And so when I think about the fish I want to catch, I think about catching giant freshwater fish. And so, like, fishing for saltwater is really just no interest of mine. But I do want to go for saltwater fish at some point. Just not there yet. Boy, oh boy. If we can finally get a trophy ready here, I will be all about it. Here's another big one. Will you be a trophy, please? You're so big. Please be a trophy. Get in the net, please. Ah, 1.3! He's even bigger than the last one. Dang. Freshwater fishing is terrible here in Southern. I thought it was great. I swear we had a guy that was on here a few years back who was like a big bass fishing guy in Southern California. And like, I think even like one of the US record bass was caught in California. And like, he used to use bass lures that were like freaking 12 inches, like musky lures for bass. He was wild. He was a wild guy. But yeah, he loved bass fishing in California, man. I don't know. Get wild bird seed from tractor supply, soak it for 24 hours in water, then pressure cook it for 20 minutes, add some hemp oil, and the carp go nuts over it. Interesting. Well, I'm not gonna counter whatever your plans are. That sounds good. That sounds good. You know, if ever mixing panko with cream corn and jello gets to be tedious, I'll give that a try. Oh, we had a fish on. I am like looking in my peripheral, and the touching bottom little words there look really similar to the fish icon. You missed them. Both the games today, and I watch you play RF4 and Fishing at the same time. Any newbie tips for both? Get started, man. Let's get started. Follow the beginner series for both of them, honestly. Be in the right direction. I was using a steel leader. Dang. Got tired of dealing with the Springer method feeders. See, I don't even use method feeders. We use these. These things? Yeah. They're gripper leads. And they were originally made to grip onto the sides of banks and stuff like that, but because they're gripper leads, they grip onto pack bait. So you just have that on your rig. You just pack the pack bait around it and throw it out. Dude, we just got a monster on. I wasn't even paying attention. I just literally had the lure sitting out there. Holy shoot. I maxed out our drag there. Man, this guy. We weren't even retrieving it. I was showing that freaking lead off. It was sitting at the bottom and this guy came and grabbed it. This is so interesting. Oh my god. He is a monster. Is he a monster walleye? Dude, this is the biggest, I feel like this is the biggest fish I've ever caught. It's a giant white bass. This is a trophy white bass. It has to be. Has to be. Has to be. Oh my god, bro. Thing was literally sitting on the bottom. We threw it out there. I started showing you that gripper lead. And the next thing I know, this guy came and grabbed it. We were not even retrieving it. It was just sitting at the bottom of the freaking lake. No, the control right click is not needed. We've already been, I'm telling you, man. Just stop giving me hints. You're just embarrassing yourself. You're behind on the times. You gotta watch all the videos. Watch all the videos, then come back to the live stream. You're just giving me hints for things that I've already talked about and already disproven. But no, white bass, trophy white bass, that's fantastic. 11,677 XP. My goodness gracious. And we got the card for it. So we have 3 cards now. White bass, warmouth, and bluegill, say? But man, that is a surprise. Look at that. What a tank. You know, when I first saw it, and it has kind of a greenish hue on it from the back, and I couldn't see the stripes. I thought it was a giant walleye. I saw the big belly, and I was just like, this is a giant belly for a walleye. But I was wondering why he was being such a pain. I would have thought like a giant walleye would have been a lot heavier. So it makes a lot more sense that it was a trophy white bass. That is sweet. Ah, well, top notch. We'll keep that guy. 1.788 kgs is actually my second trophy white bass, and we can see the cards here. We got quite a few more. We got 6, we got 10, 13, 16. 16 more cards, then we can laminate it, and we'll get this thing. Is a laminated set of cards that we can put in our house, which is cool. That is pretty neat. Yeah, Neato Frito. Neato Frito. I'm curious here. Largest catch is a 2.95 kg largemouth. Record catch for float tackle is that. This is interesting. I've never taken a look at this before, I guess. Maximum XP is this spotted bass where we got 23,000 XP for 1 bass. That's crazy. 3 trophies caught, top notch. 2 of them were the white bass. 1 of them was a bluegill. Though I've played on different accounts now, so I'm not entirely sure if that's true. Ah, we spent all our time talking. Now it's nighttime. Let's do one more cast, then we'll go back and see if we have any fish to sell for the cafe anyway. What's cracking? How's it going, Luke Sports? We are just doing some fishing, my friend. Filling all of our slack. Is Rocky Lake any good? I have people tell me that they like Rocky Lake more than Mudwater. I'm not sure I'm quite there. To me, the fish are more frequent at Rocky Lake, but they're not worth anything. So you have to catch a lot more of them, in my opinion. But I don't know. It would be fun to do a direct comparison to see. You're going fishing in 6 days? Nice. But yeah, I mean, I would say when you leave Lone Star, you have a choice to either go to Rocky Lake or to go to Mudwater. So if you enjoy bass fishing, if you enjoy bass fishing, I guess you can go to Mudwater. If you enjoy trout fishing, go to Rocky Lake. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. I mean, if you just want to catch fish and not have to worry about it, Rocky Lake has so many fish. Sometimes the bites can be a little few and far between at Mudwater every once in a while. But at Rocky Lake, you shouldn't have that. You should just be catching fish hand over fist. Hand over fish. Zero, 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 zero. Been so long since I've caught a largemouth bass, and really I went with my brother on Saturday and he caught one, so it was great to finally get some action. Made your day. Hey, right on. That's great to hear. What do we got? We need 5 warmouth. We need, oh, got some old crappie. Okay, better get rid of those things. We got more old gizzard shad. Probably get rid of all of our old stuff. We should probably go float fishing so we can get back some of these. Well, if we get one largemouth over 800 grams, which isn't that hard, honestly, we could get $47 for it. That's tempting. We'll have to throw the spinnerbait and see if we can grab one. $42 for our white bass. Don't mind if I do. Let's sell all of our fish that have gone bad. I'm gonna sell that one walleye. That's $12. Here we'll sell the spotted bass. Honestly, we'll sell all of these white bass. Sell all the white bass. Sell the from. I'm so surprised there's not a cafe order for red ear sunfish, because usually there is one, and they're willing to give us big time money for them. Those 2 red ear sunfish right there are being sold for $28. That's crazy. They paid so much money for red ear sunfish, and I don't know why. But yeah, we're selling 3 red ear sunfish for $39. Not too bad. We could sell some of these smaller ones. Here, let's do by price. We're just gonna sell some of these ones that are not even worth a dime. Just to get them out of here. Yeah, the rest of these are all worth. Yeah, I might as well sell these. Whatever. We'll keep those 3. We'll keep those 3. Okay, so let's decisions. It's been 2 hours with no bite. Have you been switching time? Like I always say, if you don't get a bite within like 2 minutes to 5 minutes, switch time. If you've been switching time every 2 to 5 minutes and you still haven't caught it, then yes, I agree. That does suck. You know how they feel like there's a fish, but there's not one. One time there was, and it was like a 6-pounder, and when it jumped, the lure came out. Oh no. Not good at all. There's a fish like that. Heck yeah. Really shallow in here. Ugh. It says it's 1.5 meters deep, but it is not. Look it. Let's try. I'm gonna throw this out. That down. This guy. That down. Now we'll just watch our rods. And me, even though I'm in the same spot as you, it might just be different time, different temperature, maybe. I'm not sure. I've seen the temperature makes a big difference. Temperature makes a big difference on the fish biting. You hate your Wi-Fi, you're lagging hard. Yeah. My Wi-Fi has been a pain over the past few days too. I understand. I can relate. Catching a ton of big walleye with the perfect crawl right now at the dock by the tent. Nice potato. Very nice. Remember last stream when we talked about applying for jobs? Well, I applied for my first job. It's a grocery store, so here hoping I get a call back. Thanks for the eyes. Hey, top notch, man. That's great. Grocery store. You will learn some fun things there, and you will reference it for the rest of your life. I can still remember, like, I still reference, like, you know, working at Target. And one thing's super funny is that, like, when you work at grocery stores or like Target or something like that, and you go to grab, you know, whatever it might be on the shelf, and you buy it for yourself, but then there's another one on the shelf behind it, and the little grocery store employee or Target employee in front of, like, in your mind will grab it and pull it to the front so that it looks nice on the shelf, because I swear that's like half the job is just going around to the different shelves. Oh, fish on. Going around to the different shelves and pulling stock up to the front so that it looks like the shelf is nice and flush with merchandise. Must be time. All about the time. Football, bro. How's it going? Football, football, football. Football should be going on right now, eh? Getting ready. I know that the old KU Jayhawks opening game is this next weekend or something like that, right? I want to say. Ooh, good size fish. Good size. Bluegill. We got a bluegill here. Oh, it's a red ear? What the heck? I don't think I've caught a red ear on a float yet. We have to get the freaking net out? 2,953 XP for a red ear, son. That out a little bit deeper. Now we wait. You've got store employee PTSD. Love the vids, but I've been the only one I've been watching. I've been watching for months now. I think I rewatch every video. Oh my gosh. You got like 1,100 videos on it. You've watched every single one of them 2 times? Gizzard chat, gizzard chat. Oh, those gizzard chats are doing us dirty, man. Come over and grab it and we have no time to react. Then they're gone by the time we get it. Try catching catfish with night crawlers. There you go. Give it a go, man. Give it a go. Someone gave us this Mecta rod, but I feel guilty using it because we didn't earn it. Oh, reeling it in, you got a bite. That's cool. Ugh. Yep. Gerald Bates, member for 46 months, almost 4 years, man. Isn't that crazy? I was just talking in the very beginning how we've been around for 6 years, and you've been around for 4 of them. Wild. Caught a catfish in a creek with salami. $20! Gerald Bates be made of money over here. And look at that. His $20 caught us this amazing white bass. Are you kidding me? 126 grams right there, Gerald. Well, thank you, Gerald. I don't know why the animation didn't play. It was acting like it was going slow. And then it just didn't play all together. I'm sorry. We should have saw some major ducks die in your honor. We should have saw some digital ducks fall from the sky in celebration. But I appreciate it. I'm cutting out? What the heck? Maybe I'm just talking. I'm talking too quietly, huh? Need to talk louder. You once got spooled by a catfish because you were too short of line 100 meters. Oh my gosh. You applied at your first current job at least 5 times before you got a call back? Yeah. I remember my first job too. I applied and did something wrong. And honestly, the only reason I got hired was because I was able to talk to the manager and they told me that I answered a part of it wrong, but in talking to me, they were like, but I can tell that you're a decent guy. Of course, I was like a 16-year-old in high school. But yeah. So they gave me a shot, and I came in for an interview because you had to apply online, you know. How's the fishing today? Fishing's pretty good. We just made, golly, I think we started this live stream with $240, so we're at $360, and we spent $35 on a lure. So yeah, we've made over 150 bucks today, I guess. Not too shabby. Caught a trophy white bass. That was fun. Join back, rejoin, and now you can hear. Well, good deal. Well, I just don't know. I just don't know sometimes. Pretty swell guy. I have my moments. I'm not terrible. 1:20 in the morning and we have no bites. Let's move. We're gonna move ever so slightly. Right on, right on. One thing that deters me from applying a bunch is if they think I'm a crazy that has some weird fixed channel that I don't want to come off. No, yeah, definitely. I wouldn't, I would give it some space. You know, apply once, and if you don't hear back from them, you know, in 2 weeks' time, maybe apply again if the job isn't, I don't know. You give them a call. I don't know. Giving them a call might be too much. It's hard. It's a hard thing, man. Hard thing knowing where you're going wrong. Gonna watch my stream while waiting for a bite. There you go. Top notch. I watch my own stream while I'm waiting for a bite. What do we got now? Jacob King's out there hiding in the grass. Thank you, Jacob. The most patient person you've ever known. I don't know about that. I don't know about that, Vicky. But I'll take it. I didn't get here too long ago. How much longer are you going to be live for? We're going to be alive for another 26 minutes. In like 5 minutes, change time, right? Yeah. If you're float fishing or bottom fishing, if you don't get a bite in Fishing Planet in like 5 minutes, change the time. Change the time, change locations. If you don't want to change locations, change time. If you're fishing during the day though, you know, and your time is kind of like locked down, sometimes changing locations is better than changing the time, right? Because it's been a bait coin. Just have to change it up, I guess. Did anyone go creek fishing? We would go creek fishing. I guess there are two different types, depending upon what kind of creek it is. It's a fairly shallow creek. My brother and I would go fly fishing for sunfish and bluegill and stuff like that. But other times, we would go float fishing for catfish and stuff like that. That was fun. I always enjoyed that. We have videos of that stuff. Is that they will hire you even if you haven't graduated high school yet, which I haven't, but for education they didn't have an option for working towards a high school diploma. Weird. Huh. I don't know. They had to leave it blank. You would think they would know. I would honestly... This may be the adult in me speaking. If I, as an adult, were to be applying to a grocery store job these days, I would apply to the job, and then the next day, or a couple days afterwards, I would call and say, you know, you'd most likely get directed to whoever answers the phone. Who knows who that might be? You know, person at the front desk or something, or God, if it was Target, you know, who knows who might pick up the phone. But you'd say, hello, I would like to speak to the store manager, please. And you know, oh, this, you know, if it's just someone on the ground floor, like, they don't know what's going on. They're just gonna be like, all right, let me put you on hold, and then they're gonna walkie-talkie to someone and say, oh my god, Janet, someone's on the phone and they're saying they want to talk to the store manager. And so Janet's gonna be like, oh god, okay, I'll answer the phone then. Imagine their delight when they answer the phone and it's not someone wanting to, you know, yell in their ear about so-and-so or whatever happened at the store. It's just someone wanting a job. So, you know, when Janet picks up the phone and goes, hello, this is Janet, I'm the store manager. And you go, hi, I applied to your open position for so-and-so. I haven't heard anything back, but I'm really looking forward to working at the grocery store or whatever it may be. And I thought I would speak to you and just see about, you know, what the application process is like and if I could come in for an interview. Not only are they going to be like, oh, thank God this is not someone who's going to just talk my ear off about something horrible that happened in the store. They're going to be relieved that that's not the case. But at the same time, they might just put your name at the top of the list and give you a call to give you an interview. I would have never thought to do that when I was in high school, because I would have just thought that no way someone would ever do that. Like, that's just not something you do. But as an adult, like, I would totally do. Like, are you kidding me? That is definitely something I would do 2 to 3 days after applying for a job. So take that for what you want. You know, oh, here we go. Here we go. Special thing, everybody. Hey, big dog. Do it. Oh. Oh. My goodness gracious. We have a big Bjorn here. How you doing, big Bjorn? Yeah? We doing that good? We're doing okay. Aren't we? We're doing okay. Yeah. We're getting by day. We're doing what we can. We're eating a lot of peanut butter cookies. We like peanut butter cookies. You're a good boy. You know? Yeah. Ah. Bjorn spends he spends a good 90% of his day sleeping these days. He's just he just feels sick and he doesn't feel good. But he came over to see what we were doing right now. Huh? You felt good enough to see how we were doing? That's because you're a fishing dog. Yeah, you give us good luck while we're fishing. Right? Yeah. What you want, big dog? Never know. You never know. It's a dog. It's not any dog. It's King Bjorn. Yeah. Huh? When you see our animations play on the screen whenever we get subs and stuff like that, or whenever anyone donates and stuff, and a little dog that's gray and black shows up on the screen and does something funny, that's King Bjorn. Don't you know? That's the dog right there. You just met a celebrity. You don't even know it. You know, you think it's cool to see me every once in a while? No, you just saw him. He shows up like once every month or so. Grab it, Bluegill. Do it. If you're bad. You won't. You won't, though. Look at him nibbling away. Yeah, that's what I thought. Loser. Everyone hit the like. Yeah. So I definitely I know I let everyone know a while back, but Bjorn obviously has stomach cancer, so he's not doing as well as he had in the past, but he's doing okay. You know, we're doing day by day. He gets tired of eating certain foods, and so we give him different food. We have gone through dog food, we've gone through canned dog food, we've gone through chicken breast, which we mince up into little pieces, and we got tired of that, so now we're on, what are we on, Bjorn? We're on ham. We mince up ham. We have a big chunk of ham that's already cooked from the store, and then I mince that up into tiny pieces, and he eats that for dinner, because that's what he likes right now. And when he gets tired of that, I don't even know. He won't even eat peanut butter. That's how bad it is. Like, we used to give him peanut butter all the time because it made him happy, but he won't even eat it now. We got a monster fish on. Monster fish. Ooh. Could this be the 1 kg bass that we need? I really hope. We still have that fluorocarbon leader on, which is unfortunate because it's actually less than the amount of drag on our reel. So if we max out the drag on our reel, the line might snap. Yeah, he won't recover, unfortunately. But I appreciate the positive thoughts. Yeah, it was unfortunate, you know? We always thought we'd have another 4 years with him, but this thing kind of popped up about 2 or 3 months ago, and so it was a real just kind of stinks when you think you have another 4 years with someone and they say that you have about 6 months, so kind of stinks. Yeah, but we love him, and we're doing everything we can for him. Big fish, man, he's taking out line. Bornson, you see this? He's taking out line, big time. When's next bedtime fishing with Bo? I know, we need to have another bedtime fishing. Where should we fish next? I feel like we've fished in a lot of the good spots. Where's the next one need to be? 3 kg fish you got? You think so? That would be around that size anyway. It wouldn't surprise me if he's definitely over 2 kgs. Here we go, getting some line back, getting some line back. We need that. We need that, we need some line back. It's little moments like that where we are able to get a little bit of line back that makes me a little bit happy. He's not ridiculously large. Back in April, he stopped eating, and then taken to the vet. We found out he had a tumor in his kidney and missed him. Oh man. Yep. See, you know exactly what's going on. Energy bar is low. Yeah, unfortunately, I think it's just gonna get lower. I don't think I have anything to eat. I have bread. I have bread. We're getting line back. We're doing okay, though. Just the idea of eating something empowered my character to reel this fish in. Just the thought of eating food was enough to give him excitement and energy. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, what are you? Are you another walleye? No, 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 no. Is it? What the heck? It is a walleye. Holy crap. 3 kg walleye. My goodness gracious. Well, that's gonna take us to level 17 there. How about that? 3 kgs, baby. Not too shabby. That is over, this is right around 6.5 pounds. So that's not too bad. That's bigger than any walleye you could catch at Emerald. So take that. Got ya. So yeah, we better eat something. Canned sorry. Guess we'll eat that. Should make some coffee. Can we make coffee? What do we need to all this stuff is locked. Skills wise, what can we make? We can make dried fish, baked potato, cocoa, tea. We can make coffee, okay. Well, shoot, maybe we should buy some coffee. I don't know. Beautiful walleye, thank you. Appreciate it. Trophy warmouth and a trophy black crappie today. That's enough fishing for me tonight, I'd say. I haven't caught a trophy black crappie yet. That's awesome. What'd you catch that one on? On that bass jig that you showed me? What's my mindset when playing? That I'm the best in the world. If you just play these fishing games with the mindset that you are the best that's ever played these games, you too will. You need a tool to make coffee? The heck? What about tea? Do you need something to make tea? Pack of tea. Someone just caught the mad eye. I need a teapot. How much is a teapot? Tea kettle, $19. I'm doing it. No one can stop me. Do we need to also get, how much is coffee? $17? I'm doing it. Do we also need to get, like, matches or something? There we go. 35 cents, not a big deal. That's nothing for us. What's the best fishing game? Best fishing game is the one that you enjoy the most. Some days, what I enjoy the most is Fishing Planet. Other days, what I enjoy the most is Russian Fishing 4. So both games are my favorite games. Just depends on what you like. I need firewood? Ah! I'm wasting great fishing time right now. What do you mean fire? There's plenty of wood just on that. That's a whole dead tree right there. I could just pick wood off of it. Firewood, firewood. There, I got firewood. You wanna play this so bad? You wanna play this so bad? Bornson, you don't even know. We got wood, we got matches. Coffee pot. You got a teapot. I can't make coffee in a teapot? Is there any difference? If I can't make coffee in this teapot, I'm gonna be mad. 2 days? No way. No way. I caught mine in one video. Probably 3 minutes or less or something like that. By God, you are right. Vicky, what the heck? Why can't I make coffee in a teapot? They're too darn specific. That's all I'm saying, is that they're too darn specific. The fact that I can't make coffee in a teapot is just ridiculous. Alright, we're just gonna fish for bass because we need to catch bass. We have 7 minutes. I don't even know how to say that. Kezve. Kezve. How am I supposed to know that I need a kezve to make coffee? Whoa! Oh, he got off. You dirty dog. Dirty dog. What's my in real life phone? Yeah, let me tell you. 8675309. Why would you ask for someone's real phone number online? Vicky will get a chuckle out of that, though. Started today, the realism is impressive. Well, thank you, Carlo. I was told that Russian Fishing 4 was big on Twitch. We haven't had more than 4 people watching this entire time. It's almost like over in Europe, it's like past midnight right now. What's the deal? Said they were 12? Some like used to have a TV show about that stuff. You're off to bed. Hey, take care, Gerald. Thanks for stopping by. 46 months, man. Very impressive. Take care. GHJ, hello, hello. I just want to catch one 1 kg bass. That's all I want. I know it's cold out. Only 11, almost 12 degrees outside, but been switching times, but still no bites. I don't know, man. I don't know. Have you been fishing the same day that we had in the video? I guess we've had 2 videos catching the Mad Eye Buffalo. Okay, one more cast, one more retrieve, and then I'm gonna go buy some darn tea. Now I'm gonna cook me some tea. Since that Hevsva or whatever is probably gonna be $1 bazillion. I don't got money for that. Well, come on, man. You gotta be purposeful. Zacchaeus is in the house. He's been waiting for 9:30 so that we can go fish on. So we can go play Abyssus again. You're wasting so much money. You are not. You are gaining valuable information is what you are. You're learning what lures work and which lures don't. Money comes and goes, Charlie. Haven't you ever seen Charlie's Chocolate Factory or whatever? Cheer up, Charlie. You're Abyssus out tonight. Tomorrow, hey, we got plenty of time tomorrow. We got plenty of time the next day too. And Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday, Friday next week. Is it a long grind to get to marine fishing? I mean, I've only been fishing on Elk Lake since I started playing this game. And technically, marine fishing is at level 34. So we're almost halfway. We are halfway to that. So I don't know. What's really gonna stop you? $44 versus just buying some tea. How much is tea? $6. I'm buying tea then. Play some Brawl Stars tomorrow. Yeah, how many spots open in our on our Brawl Anglers Club do we have? True fishing survival game. We're gonna make some tea. The marine fishing gear is probably what's gonna keep you back. Even if you did hit level 34 fast, you probably wouldn't have the money to go marine fishing. Unless you decided to throw in some actual money to buy some like gold coins and buy some gear, which may be worth it to you. Maybe you throw $8 into Russian Fishing 4, buy some marine fishing gear, and you're fishing on the ocean. I don't know. Up to you. All right, let's make some tea. Heck yeah. Boom! 6 portions of tea. Now we're gonna have 12 portions of tea. Just like that, I got tea. Whenever I get thirsty, I'm gonna be drinking that tea. And I did not drink it or create it in this freaking pot here. I made it in my own tea kettle. This is not Fishing Planet. No! It says on YouTube and Twitch, Russian Fishing 4. Even in the title, it says Big Bass Fishing on Light Tackle at Elk Lake, Russian Fishing 4. What part of that made you think that this was Fishing Planet? Ah! Brawl Stars, yeah, man. $2 for 5 in-game days and ocean sounds not too bad. Yeah, I mean, and that's just for a taste too. I mean, you can obviously do the Norwegian Sea, trip for 5 in-game days for 95 cents or whatever it is. Could be fun as well, just to get a taste for it. It's fun. Do a little bit of jigging out on the ocean. Good time. You like this better than Fishing Planet? Some days I do. Some days I want to play Fishing Planet. I go back and forth. I always say, do you like cake or do you like ice cream? Would you eat cake and then never have ice cream ever again? Or would you eat ice cream and never have cake ever again? No, I'll just eat cake and ice cream. It's always, do you like Fishing Planet more than Russian Fishing 4? Or do you like Russian Fishing 4 more than Fishing Planet? It doesn't matter. Play both of them, Eat the cake and the ice cream, Don't just write off one whole thing in your whole life. Just do both, Same goes with hobbies and all of that stuff. No, it's fun stuff. Just have fun with it. Anywho, it's 9:32. It's 2 minutes past the live stream. That's why you can tell I'm just ranting endlessly, because it's 2 minutes past my bedtime. Take care, everyone. We're having a good time. Thanks for watching a little bit of Abyssus in the beginning of the live stream. Sorry if it was confusing for those of you who thought that we were playing Russian Fishing 4, or to the 1 to 4 people who showed up on Twitch that saw it said Fishing Planet. I'm sorry that was confusing as well. That's a new thing for me to remember. But otherwise, thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. Had a fun live stream. And we'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for being here, Vicky. Always appreciate it. Always a joy to have you. But anyway, take care. And as always, remember, everyone,
We're one family.
Ah, it's been doing that for a while. What the heck?
We're one planet, one family. Game on.